Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Prisoner 17, which is a new game. It's on Steam and we're going to play. We're going to play it. I don't know what it's about, but we're going to play it. It's good to go, apparently. So, okay. I guess I'll run. So we're running. Alright. I don't know what that is. There was no... Oh, I like the music. Oops. This is the same music from Guns Akimbo. Oops. Wow, I suck. Hey, we made it. Yes. Here we go. And we gotta run. Oh. Hey, I still got past it though, so that's good. Alright, we're running. It's very loud though. I'm gonna turn the music down just a bit because it is very loud. And then we're gonna go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit quieter, which is good. Okay, so there are enemies as well. This is very odd. That's okay. Oops. Right. Alright, so I guess it's a runner-shooter hybrid. It doesn't seem like... Yeah, running... I don't know what those do. I don't know what these green things do. So we got the music back. That's cool. Oops, we jumped way too far. Alright, we'll try again. No, we missed. How many lives do we have? We've only got one left. I see. Right, that was fine. Oop, we nearly died. We can't jump over that, okay? I don't know what this 73 is. I don't know what any of this is. So there's a baddie over here somewhere. There we go. Can we reload? Man, it takes a lot. That is a long animation for reloading in a game that's supposed to be about speed. Right. Alright. So now we can reload again. Man, that is such a slow animation, especially since we can't do it while we're running. Alright. And we still died. Oh my god. Oh my god. So if you don't press shift at the right time, or if you're not, it's like a toggle. So when you press shift, you toggle run. To make a long jump when you're standing on a column, press the key combination W shift plus spacebar. Great. Nope. See, it doesn't... W shift plus spacebar is dumb, and now I have to restart. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm done. W plus shift plus spacebar when shift is on a toggle is ridiculous. It's idiotic and doesn't work. It is not a control scheme that makes sense. I don't know why run is on a toggle. It makes no sense at all. But because if I want to run, I'll just hold down shift. And if I don't want to run, I shouldn't hold down shift. And there's no option to change that. There's no option to get rid of the shift toggle. If you're running, you're running. If you're not, you're not. Which means that these little bits here, which would be like fine tuning, you know, you're like running for a little bit and then not running and stuff. Like normal parkour, which is like fine, even though this is stupid. The little level design here is just dumb and really bad and intensely hard for like having played for like 2 minutes. You run into a thing that's basically impossible to do with the control scheme that comes with the game. And I'm sure that there are gamers out there that will say, hey, get good, and then you'll play the game. And I'm going to be like, no, because I'm not going to waste my time on a game where the control scheme is this bad. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm really, really, really not enjoying that. Like, I got through all the other bits, and I was even getting a little bit better at this. You know, you take a little run up or whatever on the little square. But why? Isn't the whole point of the game that it's supposed to be like fast paced and fun and running and stuff? This isn't a runner. This is a very, very slowly paced parkour map that you would see like hundreds and thousands of these in any sort of Minecraft level and any sort of Minecraft thing. You know, there's like, I see my children playing them all the time, stupid Minecraft parkour things, and that's fine. But guess what? Run is not on a toggle in Minecraft. You like run when you press shift and you don't run when you don't press shift. And it's just bad. Left shift is not sprint, it's toggle sprint, which is a totally different thing. It's really, really bad. And the problem is I can actually see that, like, there is something to like here. It looks good. The soundtrack is throbbing. It's definitely got that, it's got that Guns Akimbo song. I'm not sure if they're allowed to use that, but, like, that's all cool, but, like, that bit is just dumb. That little pit is just stupid, and I'm not going to waste my time on it. So let's go look at the description. Alright, Prisoner 17 is a dynamic first-person action platformer in death run mode, in which you have to play the role of a prisoner who got a chance at redemption, pass all the tests, and get the freedom you deserve. Fantastic. So we've got a cutscene here that never comes up in the game. This is like literally just for the trailer. So, oh, here we go. So this is the game. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with my decision to not continue playing, because it looks like there's just more ridiculous platforming that is just not amazingly doable with a toggled sprint button. And I guess the reason that you have the sprint button on a toggle is so that you can run and just jump without having to slow down, so you keep your momentum. But the problem is the game doesn't reward you for going fast. There's no bonuses for being fast. It's about being accurate, and with a sprint button that's on a toggle, it's really hard to be accurate. Because sometimes you're sprinting when you don't want to be because it's toggled, and sometimes you're walking when you want to be sprinting, which is almost every time when you're on a ledge, and there's no way that a regular person is going to be doing this. No. Most people when they're playing, yeah, are going to run, and they're going to jump onto one ledge and then stop. Because why would you not? You know, like, I understand that maybe that's not the intended way to play, but all the other things are to stop. So maybe I was just playing it wrong. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I should have played it better, and maybe I should have been just running and sprinting and jumping the whole time on those pillars and go boink, 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 and it's probably really easy if you do it that way, but I'm not going to. And the little help tool, the little help tip there that comes up that says pressing W and Shift and Spacebar at the same time, that actually doesn't work. That doesn't work, because you actually need to be walking so you can toggle sprint on and then press spacebar. So it's not all three at the same time. It doesn't actually work like that, which means that the game, it's it's very frustrating because obviously they've put a lot of work into what they've got going on here. The environments are very pretty. Everything functions the way it should. Although there's never any feeling of speed. You're just sort of running, and it's kind of like, it's fine. I never get the feeling that I'm running fast. And it's a runner. I'm just sort of jogging. It's like at a jog, you know, even when it says sprint, but you're actually just sort of jogging along. Developed by A13, cost $12.39. I might be okay with that if it wasn't so freaking frustrating to play. Yeah, only the most masochistic humans among us are going to progress this story at all. So all of the time you've spent developing these levels and looking at the screenshots, there's lots of different levels, lots of different clever things going on, is for naught because people aren't going to get good enough to experience that. There's like literally no... I don't know, there's no learning curve. It's a learning cliff, and then you expect people to keep going and just bashing their head against the wall. And like that right there, I would probably, I'm almost certainly going to turn the game off at that point and be like, okay, cool, so they don't actually want me to complete it. Or I might walk to the center and then jump over and then walk to the other side. But that's obviously not what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, and like I said, the control scheme being set to shift toggle sprint is just bad. And if that's an option that you want to put in there for people who want like to do it as fast as possible, great. But make it so that we can change the control scheme. Yeah. So Prisoner 17 is yeah, we already read that. Run and overcome deadly traps. Destroy killer drones. Go through the mazes. Use a jetpack to double jump on special levels. Act decisively. More than 70 types of traps in their various combinations. Nice sci-fi soundtrack. 20 long levels with different traps. Traps of varying difficulty. Beautiful tropical environment. With each new level, the game becomes more difficult. Fantastic. I didn't even beat the first level. And so there's 20 levels. So I couldn't even get past level 1. And I guess that means I suck at this game. And I'm happy to wear that badge because I don't feel like anybody but the developer is going to spend enough time to get good at this game. Because they've priced people out who might just be chancing it. And like I said, if you've already got a Minecraft account, you can find maps like this. They already exist. So we're not doing anything different other than setting it in an Unreal Engine and making it look pretty. But it's just not fun. Let's have a look at A13 as the developer. First game, only game. So look, I'm not saying that this is a bad developer. I'm just saying that I'm not having fun playing this game. The learning cliff is way too steep, and the control scheme, the shift to sprint toggle, is nonsense. That is a nonsense control. There are a couple of games that I've played, mostly like action third-person RPGs, where shift toggles sprint. And I wasn't trying to parkour in those games. In fact, in those games with a shift sprint toggle, mostly you can't even jump. Mostly space would make you go into cover. I'm thinking of games like Gears of War, Mass Effect. Yeah, there's a few of them where there's a shift toggle to sprint, and that's fine. But what we've got here is a shift toggle to sprint in a parkour game, where you actually want to have like pretty fine motor control over everything that your character's doing, and you don't. And for instance, probably the quintessential parkour game that is actually parkour is Mirror's Edge, right? And Mirror's Edge doesn't actually have a toggle to sprint. You don't toggle, you just get a running start like you do in real life. And so if you want to jump farther, you got to be already running. Yeah, and then you have slide and you have jump and you have all that stuff, but there's not a sprint toggle. So, you know, if you're doing parkour, if the point is parkour, because the shooting in this feels terrible, like shooting the gun actually feels terrible. Like, I feel like the game would probably be exactly the same without the gun. Like, it's not adding anything. But if it's a parkour game with traps and stuff, then make it a parkour game. You know, like there's nothing wrong with riffing off the game that did it the best. You've got the arms in the, you know, in the same way that that Faith does in Mirror's Edge. Why not ape all the other gameplay mechanics, you know? Make it so you can slide, and make it so you can jump and barrel roll and all that kind of stuff. Instead of this kind of half-hearted parkour shooter thing where you toggle shift to sprint. So that's my rant over. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I know this rant was longer than normal, but the gameplay was a little bit shorter than normal. If you do want to check out the game, you can click on the link in the description. If you're a masochist and you're looking for something to bash your head against, this will definitely fill that recipe. So, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.